Say you bring some do a yedi from mamuni amna amampanifo edi wani ku ho say ye betibetu ohiase na fe yedi ho to ebinum so dependency ye firi on na mabunu so anya adwuma ye pa
afei yedi yani kyeremu awo bibiani anwa so bekwa mensin kopon badwani mu a MC anasa banka sepanyo honum a kyerɛ sɛ adwadifo epom ho aso oten dodo waso amomo na wotwe mienu obia mfamfi kwa wo oton ade wɔ kwan ho ana wote kwan fifi no tufi anya sa ade anie ebeyo pa
Ghana mampani dada nana adedankwa ekufo ado brofo hene brofo papa wode ato MPP won mo pese tumi ba wo nsam nyina nim sɛ basabasa bia ni wa so man ba asundwe nko a edimi kyiremu ebremu
na ba numia obia preso betemetu franka de ama MPP amanyeko no omdo man sa senkrata se obia da die se wodi nkunim o wodi ntwo o obeda so bampedi
afei sasem kro ya ho no IGP yempemase do do man Ghana process adwuma kom a kyerɛ sɛ wo mo ba mabambo mu nsam ayɛ papa Ombama bamba mu nsama ya den wo police station bia mu wo se asrafo mo do mbeko police station sa hodo de bebre kwa MPP before omodra wo mo na wo promise no ho
na nsan ye bo mama ne esa odo ani a kyerɛ kaso ani patam ho a yakopa anim ni amanfo wani abre papa wo se wo mo ntiase ekoba ne se nie kaso ya sabia bia wo ho ho nsuo nyina fa mantam fa kurom ama wa tantan na ehofo na ni abre o makase de mu nkyiremu ebremu
National Identification Authority a omode Ghana card emanon omode abeto dwa se omapeja omobuo mu sa fe na okope Ghana card a ebo no yatum sanfom so ho a yatum wodi ayira yatum tese entumu de se toatoa so ani
na abanka chepanya wo eye fante akwa south bensinimu awapue mantamu eye awura mercy kuran na wakachi adehye o nyina sa obia enna saa 24-hour market no omu ba besi bi ade ma eye fante akwa south for entiwe de eye nigisam emu nkomo ye de ba
ene na ye ko bechem principal a wonu bechem Technical Institute Orura Jones aduchum na cheche fo ne adwumafo no ne sentwefo ahia de ato manim sebe sika papa na die 111,550 Ghana cedis wom se PTA sika wan fisika no de bebanye ye mu nkyiremu ba
the woman Linda na ye Linda nana champoma ba beka ye hom aburobo akofom na so enkra do kuno entaw do kuno asikyere do kuno ebo ne nkofom ekoba ne sai wakodi ho nkomo ye nso ye bedi ho nkomo
na Nigeria mamu so no ya mano ne nsem so no ababeto dwa se ko Nigeria mamu a se esuro ni ehu na ababese omanfo emu ni nyina no aya Kristofo a ade san ye fom nomum awon asore afia hoduo mu emu nkomo akwakwa yompo awo man ni mu ye de bi ebebre o
afisafo ye de ka mama ne dada se Coco board Penikasi Odano CEO Dr. Ransford Anate Abbey wade abronye DC court se wa kansem bia fa no na nye ho kura ene high court abagu ba ne se nie ye dum nkyiremu ebremu
ye basa de mawura ma hodo so nsemu biemu na Uganda ba na oto ye no ba na oni Yure Museveni prepare no Bobby Wine basa ye ba no wo machi ne lawyer ba ko na odi akotene emu ana osaye deputy president Emma ne party no Mwanga Kivumbi na boso sobobe na odi abo no ntisem no ebika ye no ho nkyeremu no nyina ne ye de beba free Lawson TV and Lawson FM Kumasi ahojo run about Pino Plaza no Facebook for betima hweyen etie yen ewo Lawson TV and Lawson 96.3 FM YouTube Lawson TV and 96.3 FM live X Lawson Media GH and Lawson 963 FM Instagram Lawson Media GH Snapchat Lawson TV _ 963 FM and TikTok Lawson Media GH ni nyina so ya chichere e de akwakogu www.lawsonmediaonline.com apesamakafo nwumre ye no de ahia me oduafo nana sabre penaman nana penkra hene chia me nuanom
barma ba kwasinti amwato to series power wa afei ena
bosomfo akonoba opokunyako afenya brensen to abase enchechiri mu fan emfama mu ye sha se dia ye bawura MPP kukuru do so kase amanyukuo no mu onyame ya adom a akato na bro na kantinka no mu a wonum nyina obi awi abo aguso se kwa bia so won be frankatifo ade aba amanyukuo no na se won de abato no ekwa akwahye so na yedi ka mamane so no a firi no eba nyina se paninkase a wono na committee empanifo te yeso mi aba no so woda no akane be kwa mrasebadwani honorable Joseph Oseus Joyce wose womun mpanifo ya nhye se oso wo mo kwa asundua apam na apam no bia de ne nsa be hyase se abaye kwa akotue ya tuwi a ensunsanso ebeba no nyame anim nie nam se mu ada wonti no meji atum kama na nkofa kutame na nkofa jame na nkofa basura se bia mafise kokoba dedeba womye krobofoma na nyame anim nie sampanifo ehia no hona Ghana mampanyin dada na nada nkwa akufado ka kire wodum se mema mu nyina kwa ba medamase pa gidie ne rehema mu nyina manyo party mu no ma yade ne mom de o ka kire mu nyina ne se enkaba mu yade a anye se ye ka ne keke dabi wo man kaba mumra ena asundua pam so wo mo ye no so se nye se wo mo betra sensan keke ozeo ya sensan peace park dabi wo man nya adwuma se ne be ya party no ebenya ne fa ahodie party no ebetima be wati tumi de free NDC for nsam efiem pimienu ene aduonu watwe de obedi anu mu bia no wonsom ne nipa ye de nipa na party no nyina ata na chi na aye kama eba ne sade a MPP na bibia de din edem wonum yentie Ghana mampanyin dada Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo.
Leadership will be determined by the ballot, not by force, intimidation, or intrigue. While the ballot must decide who becomes what, the true test of our internal democracy lies in the conduct of winners and losers alike, before, during, and after the contest. This peace pact, this commitment pact, is therefore not a mere ceremony. It is a solemn covenant, a commitment that ambition will not override fraternity, that competition will not descend into hostility, and that once the ballot has spoken, the party will move forward as one. To the aspirants gathered here today, your conduct will shape the moral tone of the MPP and the future of our country. Your supporters, the grassroots, and the youth of this party are watching you. History will judge not only who wins, but also how all of you conduct yourselves. Let me be clear. The MPP is bigger than any individual. No ambition, grievance, or faction is greater than the elephant. Leadership contests must never weaken the collective cause. Unity is not optional. Unity is not a slogan. Unity is a strategic necessity for victory. So I charge all of you, this peace pact must not only be signed, it must be lived.
Ghana mampanyin dada Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo no se wo bia no a wo so che party no ho ena mo amaka nyina so mo iti party ndi akase na ya ka ayeko ena obi afuru bi wo sere se apam no mo pam no nyeso mo pam no keke wo mo nyene ya sensode na moa na mo fanya adwuma na ne matimi koyi no no wiye no ena mpanimfo ya batu nyina chairman honorable Joseph Oseus Joyce Deputy Speaker akane no da tudwa chem so ka che ni nuanom akantinka num ni nyina so madaroma apam e mo pam o man nya adwuma nyame ya adom ne ekoto aba no wi a de nkunimdie be ne de no no nyina ta na chi na ayeka wonum se enyisom de egu akwa mu no bibia be kama be wi no wo mutikitame wo mutijame yentie honorable Joseph Oseus.
My team of saints, as I call them today, the 5 contestants, very much for appending their signatures on this document. It is a commitment they have made. But let me also assure the contestants, as we have said, the committee has so far worked with you to the extent that none of you has an issue with the work we have done. We are handing over the rest of the election to two national institutions which we each have confidence in. However, if there is evidence at any polling station that anything was done or tolerated that affects the integrity of the election at that polling station, we will take steps to annul the results from that station. That assurance, on behalf of the committee, I want to give it to you. We gave that assurance before the Electoral Commission. The EC chair herself said so, that if there's any evidence brought to her to show that any misconduct has affected the integrity of any particular poll, that particular poll will be annulled. So be assured, if you see anything that you think affects, please bring it to our attention. We'll investigate, and if we are firm, we will take the necessary steps to protect the integrity of the election.
Honorable Joseph Oseus Joe Vice and was say, or catch a canteen canum no. Would be bia and fancy it. Yamina Sumasam, no company foreman here, and Mutubi also Mutu who be a number two, near the Asun Java, no Gidiama Passe, Memendana or Cheer, Abatono, a Beya Jojo, a Beya Sunjay.
Na ene dwumadia wonom kukuru ye ewo oman ahin kronkran no a ni nyina no eye asundwe ente ase apama sesei awuranum enum yin wo mu nyina do mo nsa ehya ase ase da be asundwe emu no ebetimi aye adwuma na abatro so bibia tima dwojo no ho no na ene yirampama se du a oman Ghana process adwuma kwota no no so ewo ase bia ene ode na ni kotwa wisi ene hwere sentemo no wo hwe bia na dwumadie na se no IGP Yera Christian Teteyonu ono esebo eka kire MPP amanyekuo no ese abatu omukoi wono no ne mante no won kojeja omhu da bi womo mama ye behwe adefo da bi kura wono kwakwa ye adwuma na adwuma no mkwakwa ye nyina so mbaboa ama bambo mu nsemo ayere te sa ya pese pa a obia ama ho mama me ye ensemhunu bia awo abatu no ase na Yera Christian Teteyonu say polling station bia no won soma kurampo no nanya aposifo besa aduoson 70 wonum ebokọ akọbọban na omabo ase da be asundwe betim apa na abra wakasa no sei ana waka ne nsam na abusua mama yentie yempemase do man Ghana process adwuma koda no Yera Christian Tete yewonu.
PPP party wrote to the police to inform us that the security for the forthcoming presidential aspirant elections will be solely handled by the Ghana Police Service. We want to assure you that we have been able to identify all the areas where the elections will take place. We have 276 plus 1 polling centers. We have been able to make our operational plans. We have met all our regional commanders who are responsible for these areas where these elections will take place. We have gone over all the preparations over and ready to go to the field. In exception of Boku, that is the area that we may need the support of the military. And so we have written to the Interior Minister to inform the Minister of Defense so that we have military support in Boku. All other areas countrywide, the military will be on standby. We are assuring you that at least 70 is the least number of a police number that will be at each police station. We have deployed heavily. The caution is that we will not entertain any parasecurity at the police station. We have heard a lot, social media and others. And sometimes some of the leaders of the party have forwarded some voices to me to let me know that some group of individuals are planning to deploy macho men. Please, we are cautioning that the police are more macho than the macho men you deploy. And that when it comes to the stage, that these macho men will not take advice from the caution that is given them. And they come to the police station and then we arrest them. I'm pleading. Nobody should call me. The word is that police is ready. And so we are giving you all the assurance that we will do our work peacefully. And then we will contribute heavily to make sure that at the end of the day, the one you want will come out victoriously under a peaceful security arrangement.
Wey aye yirampem asiedu oman process dwuma kwota no e wo yeman mu hanom wo yewura Christian tete yewunu ana wo sha Ghana fo nyina bo titru osonoma ne nyina se nyame yadrom a abato ne nyadu se kukuro ha ania police station bia police for eni hokura no na nya be se aduoson ania ebi kura badoso kura enti ye kase kwa no watwa krata de akoma asoye afisem so se wonyi so for he eye bambo so asitire se enche woma emrante ma anasa mema ma aposifo anaso jafo no womo so mra amaboban se le be asundwe betima ba na no siwie no ana yera Aaron Mike Okwei kane no na ono aya chamehene e wo man mra sabja fie mu wono so de afutuo ni adesede ma awuranom enum ya sabre wo mu nyina atia gina se nto omo so ba na yeda ya ba akoso so ne ebeyina amana ba bedi amanyokorem no wo de adesede to manim so abato na ekoto wenya ntokwa anasa nyama aboda bi eya adwenche ne ekoche nti wo mu hwe so wo bedi wo mu huni na abato nso so achi no asundwe betima ba wotu omo fo na yentie yera Professor Aaron Mike Okwei.
It's a pleasure to be part of this meeting. I can't say we have recognized you all as Adishie. The stool is vacant and we know one of you is going to be elected, but only as a candidate, not as a president. And we shall all pray that we shall be united and fight together behind the one who emerges. I recognize you all and I pledge, together with my colleagues, to work together that our fourth flag bearer of the MPP will lead us to a victory in the ensuing election. I worked closely with our late senior brother C.K. Tedam in the evening of his life. He had one positive refrain for all of us. It echoes as such: united we stand, divided. I pray and I plead with my contesting younger brothers, Achia Nsumuye, and for that matter, we must have faith in you. In saying this, I am mindful that unfair practices, partiality, and baseless preferences have sometimes happened in our party, which have destroyed or shaken our unity. And this is the very reason why last time round, when we were going to Congress, the Presidential Election Committee established. The police are present here, and we are glad they are, just to underscore the point that we are not doing a secret election in any corner. It is open, transparent, and there will be no cause to complain at the end of the exercise.
Yeah, abusia enipa yekotie no esanso hwe no aye kane achamehina omaimu na subject fie no ono na di omanimu yewra Professor Aaron Mike Okwei ene asundwe enti ase apama MPP amanyo company for omudo omonsa kwhye ase ase na be ya bato ekoto asundwe betima ba mu no wono so ni nyansa ne nimdie de onimfa ho bie no ana wapo bi agu dwumadi na ase no
ene asumdwe apam yai enipa banum ena wasa wahwene so ya baako ene betimi adi nkonim no betu frank ade ama MPP amanyekuo no enipa banum ya ne senti wo mo yes ha entiase apam yi wo mo nyina baabi ye obi ade ne sa hye krata ase de odi kan odi agromu owura ohene Japan kane asen central mrahye badwani wodi kan apre eye 2023 ya otoso mienu eno one Dr. Baumia de na ye de pa na Dr. Baumia di nkunim ena o se predi mo ne mpre nu so de otoso mienu e wa baton kra so no eye Dr. Brian Champon o ye kane sofo a na ohwe kwadwuma na fe agriculture ho nsem so sesi yi o ye abetifi emra hye badwani e wa pue mantem we na di kan ya ono wo prebie Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Baumia Obeye Frankatufo abidechire ema nanado danko akufo ado efinhia nwotwe obeye omampani abidechire efinhia nwotwe finhia dunsia no ana obeye Frankatufo afe eno so kan wo finhia dunson afra se omoto aba na 2023 no onedi nkunim be flag bearer ono so gina mu bi de otoso nan eye Dr. Oseya Adutwum ono na ye MP ewo bosomtwe abato mpeso aso wono so ebeye omansofo a ohwe ngumesu ya nsem so abede chire ɛna ɔsa bɛyɛ opemu na mu wɔn nso gyina mu bi de otwa to abaton krata no so no ɛyɛ wura kwabana gye Japan ɔyɛ civil engineer ɔbɛyɛ MPP amanyɛkɔ no general secretary ɛna ɔbɛsa yɛ kasamafo a no kasama ɔmɛmpɛneda adwanaje konkofo ne mprɛnsa so ɛna wɔpre baako di kapre 2007 ankoyie wɔwe 2023 ankoyie wɔwe ɛna wasa ba biem ne wie nyina chi wɔda so gyina mu na ne nyina akɔ awie no ɛna general secretary Justin Kodua Frempong ɛkasa kyerɛ wɔn nyina.
Indeed, our constitution is very clear, and all of us here, irrespective of our positions, are governed by our constitution. Sitting down and looking at our Council of Elders, once upon a time, some of them had the ambition to lead this great party of ours. They went through the contest. They didn't win, but they never forgot that they are members of the New Patriotic Party. And today, they are not former presidents. They are not former presidential aspirants, but they are members of our National Council of Elders. So to our 5 aspirants, as you all know, we are going to a contest. Certainly one of you will emerge, not just as a winner, but to take the mantle of leading us to the greater battle in 2028. But the remaining 4, that shall not be the end of your life. Just as we have seen our revered Council of Elders here, maybe one day you will also become Council of Elders of our great party. That's the beauty of democracy. In our quest to ensure that we have a free, fair, and transparent elections, the National Council constituted what we refer to as the Presidential Elections Committee, chaired by our revered Honorable Joseph Oseus. And I'm happy that all the 5 aspirants, wherever they stand, they have commended the work that has been done by the Presidential Elections Committee. So IGP, I will not do your work for you, but I want to use this medium to send a strong caution to any person in our party or outside our party who has any intention of discrediting or trying to mar the beauty of our democracy come January 31st, that be careful. That on that day, the IGP and his men will apprehend anybody who tries to cause chaos on January 31st.
Abusa eni a yete yi MPP amanyɔkɔ General Secretary twetwefo panipa ora Justin Kodua Frempong JFK afutu a wɔde ama nipa baanum a wɔpɛ to franka ɛno no
ɛne yefiri wode a yɛmɛsene enko bechem Technical Institute and yadri akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ bɛsɛ dunson ɛdɔm sa hyɛnkrata ase PTM mpanimfoɔ enso ka ho ɛne wɔn de akɔdan Ghana TVET service hwɛ kwanchefo panyina principal a wɔn da bechem Technical Institute ano Owura Jones adutum sika wadie pa no kyerɛ sɛ 111,550 Ghana cedis na sɛ kakra na tete 1.2 billion na wɔn de ato dwa kyerɛm sɛ wei da nkyɛn koraa no a school no nkwada no wɔn ba fam wa no dodo a ɔtwerɛ kɔm a GS TVET fo no enuru saa wɔde bi gu mu kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nkwada na dɔɔso na bi a yɛ mo sika etima kɔsoro ɛno so wɔn de abɔ rekɔd afei wɔn se kwan afa so a nkwada no adidie mu ne nneɛma mu wɔn hwɛ ne yie koraa wɔn nsa mfa buo ne anidie ɛmfa ma wɔn no makyerɛkyerɛfo ne adwumayɛfo wɔ hɔ ne ti no nneɛma mmienu ne wɔn ka so wɔn bɛyi Owura Jones adutwuma firi hɔ anaasɛ wɔn ba mena kɔtena nkyɛn koraa na panyin a wɔn agyina mu kasa ma adwumayɛfo nyinaa ɛyɛ Owura Emmanuel Akyina Nyako mama yɛntie ne nsɛm no bi.
A petition that we are making to the general public, we are making to the government, we are making to the Ghana TVETs. We want either the immediate transfer or the interdiction of the principal of Bechem Technical Institute, Mr. Jones Edukum. Our points are as follows. The principal has inflated student enrollment figures submitted to the Ghana TVET service. One major thing that is going on in the school is that the principal has blown out the student population. Figures that is being given to the government is not the true figure. For instance, the Form 1's actual figure is just around 300. But the figure that the principal has given to the government is over 500, which means that there is more than 200 students which cannot be accounted for. And all the money that government is giving and the food item that government is giving to the school, the principal is in a way making sure that the extra 200 goes into his pocket. And therefore, we are calling government to come and intervene and investigate this matter. Also, we make the allegation that the principal has unilaterally diverted government supply food items officially allocated to BTI, which is Bechem Technical Institute, to be stored in another institution, namely Bechem Technical School for the Deaf. The food items which are supposed to be given to the school, not all the food items are stored here, with the excuse that we don't have enough storage capacity, which is a lie. This attempt in diverting the school funds is just so that the principal will be able to take some of the food items and sell and keep it for himself. Also, we are drawing the attention to a fundamental leadership mismatch affecting the effective administration of the institute by establishing Ghana TVET service practice and the split of technical and vocational education delivery. Technical institutes are expected to be headed by principals with technical or vocational educational or background. The principal has an accounting background. That means that in the spirit of vocational institution and policies, he is not fit to manage the school.
Emmanuel Achina Nyako ene mu kasama adwumafo na kyerɛkyerɛfo a wɔn mo Bechem Technical Institute na wɔn wi na PTA chairman wɔn so owura Daniel Obin wɔn so kokɔbɔ nsɛm ama pa sesa na sika we na papa ya didi a o si agye adan enye sa na o so ye no ɔno so yentie no
I catch a principal say form one for sika ne de on hwɛ yie no amfane sa nka principal prayer agi to mu si yo wate sika no so no ɛyɛ 111,550 sika akodi ne ho within 13 days no a was spend no ɛno no enim sika na mfa council mu BTS sika no oje ye no ebie no ade call bank ewi ne gya ya age no o ka no on top pass because o won crofo bi gye na chi from 3-4 na ebe wie school no ya gye 500 Ghana cedis efiri obia ho ya sika 111,550 ana akodi principal ne ho a wan fam kogu ya council a wo se wa use enu nti ya sam panifo omo form nancy form that principal ye ntimi ni nya dwuma o school mu ha bi
me ye hu de principal ni yin enyisaze hu na o de be kyerɛkyerɛ adesua adesua wo school ha nti adesua nhyɛ da nkodo wo school ha me ye hu so yin de principal ezibane biara abanize ba owo ho obotu we egu ha ti da ma hianu nua ko na oreka no obotu zibi ekogu baby anaso de even zo owo hianu stores na rompo mo fama na yin dodo wa modi ogumane
hey wasam wa aba Bechem Technical Institute empanifo akyerɛkyerɛfo ne PTA fo no mania bintom so owura Jones ani twum empanifo nyini firi wa na sɛ o mane ntankyɛn
yɛde ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ bibia ni anwaso bɛkwai mensiri kropon badwani mu anase bibia ni anwaso ɛyɛ bɛkwai municipality na abankrase panya ɔno ana sa mensiri kropon badwada no ɛyɛ onumnyamfo Sebastian Oben na papa kyerɛ sɛ adwadifo mo bibia ni anwaso titu bibia ni sei ebinum aso ade papa ase ebinum aso no yɛhwie yare pa na yɛde agu ɔmaso mu ɔmaso ne pa adesa ya wɔsɛ adwadifo yi kwam pa street mu ana adwadifo makwakɔtena ɔmudi dwa ebi susi nkwankyɛn no kwakɔtena street mu kwa so wɔfaso wɔsɛ sɛ adwadifo na te sa nkwankyɛn ebi ti street mu di dwa ne ɔmɔmo na ɔtwe mienu ɔmo mfamfiri ɔnyɛ saa de a wɔno ɔmo de pa ononyamfo Sebastian Oben ekasa ni breso na yentie
economy is very true, especially business and center na say central business town mo etuka wonam street so a bi ho ataga tan kwa de na fudie ananane a oto anade a oto de atra betaka nti edika from the phone na wo kwana no nyina na omodi nkomo ma omunya ja to say na otwi ni lu ntemu no bia bezisa niema obi ho a emfa say de table so no digitwa sankofo nya yi wo mo so mo store a mo niema no mo ye free store nim e dia betra gata na dia begu ka kwen so mo show sisa manfo sankofo nya so yi wo mafiro na omo so mo abo chance atra omo store na atra gata no en so abakwa mo nya sankofo so yi sa ne man nya se de be ya ko di be ya ma de hu ni se obo be bi ni ne se aya a idwadi ye ko ani mo ho na eda ye di dwa pa no obi de ka bi si o se wo yi niema na ama ko su achi na no wanti kwan ni nyina so no mu nyina di nkomo se de ombeya no time a ze kwan mu da ho ana se time a traffic
enti waso amagedifo no na wohwe mienu obia wo bia wote kwan mu edidwa ana wote kwan ho edidwa firi ho anya sa de waso ba hye pa wei ayonumnyamfo Sebastian Oben wono ye MC e bibia ni anya so be kwa Mexico pon badwamu ade ekohwe no etie no yi
anopa no si akase bomu yese mo se dwumadie soroku bi koso ewo Switzerland Davos ya no eye World Economic Forum na omanpani John Dramani Mahama bekasa wase ampa bo no mienu mpa mu ano okasa ye ne de okaye nyina no nefa eye renewed global commitment ya kan renewed global commitment ya na eye wiase nyina amaman no de esi wo mani so se ombeye ene wo se timu biem ba ko ni se yebema ohia akofom de toso mienu ene se yede ye ho eto man foforo so ebekofom na afi mabunu etanya enya adwuma so aye o man pani de ne de no ekofa eye Accra reset no ho na ni nyina ye Ghana asem ena na woka ebusafo wokan ya mekowie se ewo se abibiman empanimfo ye jai kasa chab na yema action an kasa eye adwuma yi.
And we face an unpredictable world. And this is why Africa must be responsible for its destiny. Today we face a different pandemic, the pandemic of unfulfilled potential. Millions of young people have no jobs, health systems that collapse at the first crisis, economies that extract our resources but build nothing long-lasting. If we could mobilize the world to fight a disease, why can't we mobilize to fight poverty, to fight dependency, to fight the systems that keep brilliant young Africans locked out of the future? In Ghana, we're proving something important, that execution beats excuses. We're cutting government spending and have reduced the size of government to a record low of 58 ministers, including deputy ministers and regional ministers. We're digitizing services to end corruption. We're training young people for the jobs of tomorrow. We have renegotiated our debt so we can invest in our people and not just service loans. This is the Resetting Ghana agenda, and it's working because we stopped talking about the transformation and we started building that transformation. Now imagine this same approach across Africa and the entire global south. The multilateral order and rules-based system may be under threat, but we can forge a new coalition of the willing based on a shared vision and mutual respect for each other. What if we pooled our negotiating power on critical minerals so we capture value and not just extract raw ore? What if we
Penny John Dramani Mahama Amanswa was at who be at the Chempen for Nasiano. Say war and Semfua apapo enum ya friends 5-point agenda. Whatever boy ama Africa, yasasa na ebeboy yina so.
My fellow leaders, let me speak plainly. In this fast-changing world, we're entering an era where countries must compete, innovate, and build or be left behind. Our young people are watching, they're brilliant, they're hungry, and they're running out of patience. So here's what we must focus on. First, we must invest in skills, not just education, but skills that match real jobs in the real economy. Digital skills, green energy skills, manufacturing skills. We need a generation of young Africans who can build and not just consume. Second, we must build together. No African country can industrialize alone by itself. We must create regional prosperity platforms, manufacturing zones, energy grids, and digital infrastructure that gives our businesses skill and our workers opportunity. Third, we must negotiate as one. When we bargain separately, we're weak. When we negotiate together on minerals, trade, and climate finance, we can be formidable. Unity should not be just a slogan, it must be our strategy. Fourth, we must produce at home, from vaccines to semiconductors to solar panels. If we don't make it, we'll always be dependent on someone who does. Industrial policy isn't old-fashioned, it was what will make us survive. And fifth,
Ɛne a yɛte yɛyi ɛyɛ Ghana mampɛne John Dramani Mahama ɛna ɛkasa yɛn World Economic Forum ase dwumadi ɛkɔ so Switzerland no ɛna ɔde wanya akɔto dwa.
Abusuafo nansa yɛbɔ mamaneɛ sɛ ɔdo ani kyerɛ kaso a ade hyɛ wɔ ani abrɛ. Wɔn si daabi kaso clinic no wɔn nsuo no nyinaa wɔn yɛrɛ yasa bi wɔn nyinaa bɛtwi fa kurom ɛna mantamo ɛma mo a yɛyi kyerɛ mo no nyamea no nie na kyerɛ sɛ ebinom sɛ yɛ afem koraa kyerɛ sɛ nsuo no na mantamo basa ɛna hɔfo no si daabi deɛ kɔ so yɛ no nye ho na wɔn ka nsɛm bebrebe mo deɛ mo yɛntie kaso a wɔlantifo no deɛ dodoɔ ɛka yansa na ɛnɛ ne yɛkɔ so yɛ de mo nkyiri mu nso abɛtoa so.
Kakra wa ha ni say gota na da enye gota hospital suo ni nyina na nsuo ni fa ha obi yare a ye dware ni nyina sewage chese bibia na ye wa ha no mbeye sa 6 inches pipe yi nyina ye dwumayefo ye tile space mon na me bi so mo say adenti na omo nye gota ha no da ho say gota adenti na omo nye because sika omo di koto 6 inches so obomo no di ye
ye no omo nkasa ye omo ano mo beye sa pipe no ba sa pipe no beye ye fa so ebi amba pipe no so anya den amma ye e wo so mo ntu amana na mo fa pipe no hye na mo fa anwea engu pipe no so da mo tu pipe omo di pipe no beto 3 days pa na pipe no e paye nti amboaye nti adwuma no beye wo ha say na amboaye ahabom pa samata wo didi cramp na wins ni sa wa fa nhye inside da wins mi didi ahab
baba almost 5 years and say ya omo host bebre
yo awusafo asami nti Lawson de ye ka asama ye di akira assemblyman ya wono wampasua no so ho honorable Robert ata ensu enya no amaso bebusan se enyambia no motuo be no atu afa ho honorable mu adwo na ho te sai.
Good evening mo ye pa
mo ye de nyame asepa we de wadaroma eni ekoso mpasua so yi anomotuo be na watu afa ho.
Madasepa mam good evening. I am very true. The issue obey on yende made one more several times. Na an amount be a na was the pipes by share na ama Munko Punibuka was the pipe by share. Now they are going it seems there because they were in a rush and one year very good job. In the say last 3 days I met management. In fact actually within 2-3 days they will come and fix it. Because we have then why a discussion you go very far they have to come and fix it again. See, as I speak, just about 3 days ago we met and they have agreed to come and do proper job so that
now
those
honorable what Roma one no bon common one person asofo no one say ade ya wo ha nkonfisha be senum no mo ba ya sa adwuma tantan e o masa ka se nyame yaduma nansa mo sa ba wie wujidi se papa no ba ba ye
this time in one year for supervision. We will be part of the whole job so that we will make sure that they do a clean job. Because yeah, my 1 year now on your facial work, na can say and cover non say bill. We are going to see to it that they dig and the whole thing will be very properly done.
That
was last today is Thursday. That was Monday.
Honorable.
Hello.
Send the musia dia and ya wada nansana bo wo munya hyase.
Na pata there. The Americans second bia 1 year facial work now. They thought they were going to fix just the na maka no one fix the pipe in them or one first. You see, as I speak in there from a crab ho, from about crab what do you call facility ho. Yeah, proper. In the government sector, we can't allow them to do anything. See, we are, as I'm telling you, we are going to see to that proper work will be done because the American bear 5 years in it. Bear 5 years in it. The one I am very, very dirty American, very, very true. It's the man, each one more. This is the time. In the government sector, we have a card now within that short time, it goes through processes. That's why they bought the pipes. Now we are going to see to it that the proper work will be done so that those complaints will not come again.
Na MBM no wadarumo baby ensu na di ka fama ho ye green tantan tan no e ho so de no mbe ya sa na efini nyina be firi ho
the moment ya be ye where pipe na wie we will make sure that we organize proper sanitation so that because Yeah, last somewhere November, December. Yeah, clean up and maybe some members now. One way now we clean all that place. Never for why I what to find. But in soon for one number one, fire them. Say yeah, make sure they are directing soon to the main data. Wondering if you because all if you definitely the sanitation officers will go there and give them some more so that we take them to court.
Yada sipi we dey be ma bre na mo dey akire ma hwa me ya ni yie bre pa be frɛ no na wo di adanse so wo ma ye na efefefe ne so abo aba so why
so ma da say
of assemblyman na wono ka so a walantu ho a ensuo enam mantam free ya sabia ho na eba no se nyame ya no mo be ye honorable Robert ata ensuo a omo ya wi a ye ne babo nkomo na ne yasi bia dem nkiri mu so asamam biem
na yanto aso na abusua yamfam nkwa oman apoe mantam Eastern region ho ne yakro na enei abanka Japan wo fante akwa South mensini mu eye onunyamfo anasa awura Mercy Kuran na wose aban ya wote akunya so mechiase omampani John Dramani Mahama wose 24-hour economy eye dan ya ha wode ba Ghana fo nyina yensom na ba ko so di mu pa ye 24-hour market no so 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 obesisi edwa hodo Ghana ba bia to kro bia mu na wose sa ni hwade hunu eye papa eti ebeya obia emfa na ho den enta mampani na ni hwade hunu achi na atimi abamu amana aboa Ghana fo nyina na maame Mercy Kuran a wono aya banka chipanyi e wo fante akwa South kyerese se 24-hour market ne yenya si wo fante akwa mansim hono a ebeboa ameto jeje akosoro ebasa no a assembly ni dwumadi omudi esoso na ebeboa mo pa wo kan sei na yentie
kan baby ba ko a eye one center no eho na obi ton mo wo ho anopa eduru awia obi ton banku eduru nyumra obi ye indomie wo ho enti da enno ana president na asibi no so the bibi e friend 24-hour economy market ebeba and market na so aba o kan ye no waye na eba ye ne designs a eba ye efe ye pa o hwe ye wo metro ye wo municipal and ye wo district na me wo district but o hwe send me district no e 3 and 10 na me choose district a M1 enti na wo se me fan municipal because me hu ne say enche fante akwa South ebe ye municipal enti ya fa municipal ye bibia ya sas ni ye bibia ye ready enti enche kra ye dey asobebo from e 24-hour economy market ye besi ama fante akwa South enche ye nkokofo du yankofa hwidi ye nya ebe ran ye bibia fefefe e wo project bebre e wo ho ye nyina ye ka ensuo asem ni ensuo ya de adada ye no ne ye de koba
onunyamfo Mercy Kuran abanka chipanyi ewo fante akwa South mainstream na no si wie no a ana ohina wono ewo achem nsutem da sebre sapon kumankuma wono so ebo abana baso papa okasai na eno so mama yentie abasobo no bi fanche ne no aye bibi e honom momfanche ja fidie no ane de adwuma momfanche pa abusua nipa ekotie ne hwe no eye achem nsutem ehene dasebre sapon kumankuma ana ekotie ne hwe no
na National Identification Authority NIA omo ema Ghana card no de aba betu dwa se omo abetoto Ghana card ebuomu ohia bi nkwa de atie omo se ekoba se wa utie mie unye bi da we first time na akọ register ubuo no yatum de toso mienu ebia information awo de ne so no ya fa se bia me oduefo na sabre na ebia sabre no mesepe no ASABRE eno ko ne ASABERE awose mekosa no na ne menkrata esa eno che se okwa akoye update personal information update ene yatum card replacement obi awode ayira okwa akoye foforo yatum afe non citizen card registration omo munya Ghana fo nanso omo pese omo so register no ya no omo so omo de wo ho ene so yatum nationality update ene so yatum endo omo je se de makeke nyina no se o follow nko an se okwa akoye Ghana card de a pewsi kato ebo no ye de beba chie no mahu no boy beje
Ani usafo ne yetuhwa ne ade ne akyere Nkran High Court na nyamianum nie efiam pimienu ani aduonunum bosome ngwatwe da toso aduonunsia ena Cocoa Board wom CEO Dr. Ransford Anate Abe yetwenti aka no Randy Abe wode koda High Court say abronye yenu akwambafo wakasa tia no gunu ho anu agunu anu asepoto etino court na so agunu anu ase etino twan damage anu wode koye na nyamianum nie Accra Court wamatena asam no so Justice Halima El Alawal Abdul Basit ena tira asam no so na nitia wamu ni say wode atodwa achems nyamianum nie asam owura Randy abedi beda wo mo no so owura bronya agura nim ase no na ye wedi ye ankrankro na nso Cocoa Board abewuram wo maloya fo nyina nie wo mpanifo nyina ni akoba se asa bronya ni Cocoa Board na nya asam na nso eye Randy abinu ankasa enti sani odi asene sia forefore ne de da bi wo mu kan bi ho bibi enye yetinite mu no asam no wabatu agu se owura bronya DC won fa ne ti enidim afane ni nyina wa ma obi aka oso obi afa ntiridim enti baby ene abronye na sem no akwakoduro eno no
na yako yeba santimantema ya na arisuafo a wonom afa kunadu yadom Catholic senior high school mu epen wonom ayade ne pa yenya nte se na wo makoya amamra ne amane de soso bofom se de be ya obetimi asi suku dan abrosan kama na sika no a wo mo atua na yedi asi sa abrosan no de ama suku no etwam titi sika na 5.8 billion sika mu pipa na adisuafo yi ane omo yade pa ema no kwa yesi ye bohudwa de mom wo school new site ema nana adwoa chewa buaduwa a wono asante asama hema wono kwa etena dwan mu bi reta osai na wono public relations officer edema ekuyi ane otono bo ase kasai ema bota ete ntia womo asuku no mafamu pan nene womo etua sikade ente saami asi suku abrosan kama na disuafo atimatra osuade no wo chechim na moma yentie
anniversary no na yedisi ye ni so say ye anniversary project a pese ye ma school no eno ne de na ye de aso abebo fom ye pese koyis ye krabehwe ye mesre minuanom a mo ba koyis o mo wie koyis nyina ene say koyis aye dunsini a ye gina so ehunu dwom eno na abo aye ama baby a se say obia te bia obia wo mu no eye koyis enti se koyis school no etimi atete ya me yakodru pempenso bia kakra bia obia no onfa bimra no onfa mra meboa na school no enkoso ntete enkwara ni bi so wo yachi na apeja kroi na asan apeja Ghana nyina
ye see 2 bedrooms semi detached kona brofo kwanso ebesi na brosan na foundation na ebesi no na bebo ami ahunya edan dodo a ebe kosro enti pempre de dimienu na esi ye ni so esi first ground floor and then first floor na no ahoka no ebe ye se 585,000 Ghana cedis ye 5.8 billion titino enti ya tun safre all students nyina afi ankrankra wo pe na obete yenka free asama teaching ni benteye etu safre safo ni nyina na o meboa yen na yen nyina empagya na yentimi enwie no nkunimdiem
yo enti adisuafo a wonom afa kunadu yadom Catholic senior high school mu pen na sikade ente se wo mayi si emfansi abrosan emfama adisuafo hodom no emu nkomo bi neti na anu achi so no owura yere Emilia Adusai wono na headmistress a woda kunadu yadom Catholic senior high school no okasai na yentie ono so de
esum ya mbododo school kesia ye di anniversary in fact the omu ye omu contribution and omu project for your 50th anniversary as a school. There were only one bungalow on campus. Enti say all students who here say omu ye bungalow edema yeah o ma ya die pi ye nim die aseda e de be mom o ma ya die papa because edan ho edin wa asaman many headmistress and make us any high dying. All my assist, yen I high dying. Oh, our bunting. Inti say ye be say ya. Yati den nepa anti kase nyami shra. Student population close to 2,000 and there's only one bungalow. Girls dormitory rooms kakran na ho kete and house mistresses. Etitima ye de hwe nkwala no. Security personnel ye need ye security aka 5. Nkwala ye su doors nti omonsa enru omoso. Ye ba kitchen so a kitchen staff no omoso so na ye transition school nti ye makwan we ko na we ba nti omonye omahome nti senka no teaching staff no ye fa bia ka ho amaye a ka adwuma ne bekoso pa e ko dining hall a ye benches ni ye table ho
yo any headmistress or wasam kapa we ayora Emilia Edusa one headmistress ya wada kuna du Yadom Catholic Senior High School no awasantimantem ha na ekutie ne essence hwe ni
yeba studio na fe yaba bedi nkomo ye ne Linda Nana Champoma de woman Linda wakwa apro na aprobo na se nyina ne se aburobuo ekofom nenso dokono se ye ntaw dokono ensi hu dokono esichire dokono enkra dokono ebi abo nkofom adentia Linda majwe
Daddy P mejuto
wo mo ye dokono se sentia
Daddy P pachote
wo mo ye dokono no wo se dentia na aburo no ekofom nenso still
okay
Daddy wo mo tete so na so mo nya na akese maye o microphone no wo se hwe maye mo Adam
Daddy P pachote Daddy P Adam
Adam tino
okay Daddy P medase unse nansen no yenyane nte yese abrobo ayefo nti ya ye dikenken so na ye hye animu se anka ye kwane ke koto abrodu ani bia te se dokono a banko wo se ne boyefo but okona koto kenken se de ne bo ne 7 cities 10 cities no sa na tie and a prices ne so nye den enko fom eno so a ne muduro no so se de tie na na tie enti ye hu sa na ye na ye mfa kenke anka sense because kenke ne ye sha ebradu an kenke ne ye di ne pa ye mfa kenke ni so ne ye hwe ne ma like akọ from what sa kenke edwadie nim nti ye hwe mekoni jenye na omutwi ede maye no ene ye sa so hwe beans no se na so omudi beans ka ho ewi ne sa so hwe ebro na na ye koye no ebro no ene boa ye fo je se wuduru adwadifo na nchen a de omo kan ne se eniema aduane abakrom but edwadie ne wo fom aduane ne do as compared to last year and na aduane boarding but still na edwadie koso but omo se na nsan de edwadie ne prices no ebo na ba form na so yento eniema sa enti ebro no se de omo fa ne tete omo se first no omo timi fa ebi be 1200 for bottle no but se omo timi do omo timi nya bi 700 cedis 500 cedis ebro ni timi gu on ma ne pro but still no edwadifo ne ba no omo ton dokona ma yen dia 5 cedis no se de omo bono na
enu nti na ebro no eda so doso no because ye hu ne say mo amoto doko no se kamotete so banku fo se kamote so mo nte so tie libiem ndi esa so mo so ntie ska nkofa de e wo market no
enti ebisa omo say adenti no omo so because ne ma boa yefo ana omo se omo so de besi wono ma omo hu ne se omo bone kese omo de weight kakra ya na but nya ye di no yenim say de tie na na tie enti ye ko dwom ko bisa sa ne ma ne bo ne de enti a enioma esifati enti se de omusifa kan omunsem
beans no last year 25 20 last year ni de na niema boy de pa beans bottle unguta 2000 plus 20 million plus wunya bi by say you know 16 ubenya 15 bottle 60 bowls ewom eba ni Niger no so anketwa no ukuta 11 million crowd ubenya bi aduane so saa se ankese ne atutu so mo ye aduane a beans ka ho ni na se ya tene ma so enti nipa ne ba ho no beto beans a na se e bia o to 5 cedis a enka se 5 cedis die nim e se ya te so konko 5 cedis 7 cedis u benya bi na mali we last year na de gi 15 they say ebi di my 75 ebi di my 7 obi anto mo hwa ye tete na obi adda me madakwa asore ena ane de ne ntos na kwa wo na ye ena de ntos ne 40 1003 ebi kwa 1005
First, not that 1,050, but you see, 1,200. So price no increase.
Thank you, 5-7. Please, if you 5 echo, you may be 10, 20, 15. They say that the better can be more than I had it. What if that?
Jediafo a o ma so asamnya no kure ye nkofa obia mfiri asore dem obia nkofa obia no mu mfiri asore dem ene se o manfo asumu adwo mo a sana apresifo no etwa ntoro na sa mu duaduam sana de apresifo kan ya atoro na atoro na chie no no se yesa ma Nigeria mamu o manfo yam sese mo pa sense apresifo a BBC a yesa ko mo na kebe yi o masutire no o mu twa ntoro de a ene na omo soso mu hunu se ba bi omo sote no enye disabre aba Nigeria mam sisie ya yesese de omanfo yam sese omo no pa anya asem kuma be ayamane ba no so free Nigeria mamu eba no
Uganda mano aba woto ye no wato awie ama omampani oteade so Yoweri Museveni enya amani mo hamu nchemu aduoson ba kwachirepo ensia 71.6%. de oka ho Bobby Wine enya 24.7%. wahamu nchemu aduonu nan na echepo ensom na cheso do ote ade so wanya na ade wanya emfinhie aduotwo baako 81 years wadi oman no so 40 years obedi akonwa na 1986 ena wasan to aso biem ba kokora and still na omu wiye no Bobby Wine ne nkrofo ne baako ne party no ya yefa National Unity Platform Party de oye pania ba de kire abusafo asamato no Muwanga Kivombi wo mo kire se ni kuromu basabasa bisi amani panso ewi na ono ka ho bi ndi sese be ka sai wo mani abre dendende a wo me de ho sobo abo no ya wo ma kire no ye de be senior de asera ma sofo rako heba center kurase doctor wo yare na hwe na kire kwan kuma se braman. Thank you Jesus fi ho na omwa friend 0248672271. Yeah. Na yegyina so aka mo say apawa hene yesamfo pani pa wo mo a ebo ayen eye mensa abrampa sisters eshan kakraba asoraba any bretuoba beme any gogoy MP the woman Linda nanama opani kekensia Antonia Misa any wona eka ho medin de odiofo na na sabre pina man na penkra hene chiame menimenu yanom
berema ba kwasinti anwato to says power wawa ena
musomfo akonno ba opokunya akon
yakramo